Van Halen's story began in 1974 with the formation of the band by the Van Halen brothers, Eddie on guitar and Alex on drums, along with David Lee Roth as the lead vocalist and Michael Anthony on bass. The group's early years were marked by success and musical innovation, establishing them as a major force in rock music. By 1985, Roth decided to leave the band to pursue a solo career. Sammy Hagar was brought in to fill the void left by Roth. Hagar, known for his dynamic stage presence, managed to keep the band's momentum going, but tensions eventually arose between him and Eddie. Despite Eddie's attempts to mend the relationship after becoming sober, conflicts persisted. This tension led to Hagar's departure in 1995, paving the way for Roth's return. Hagar, meanwhile, formed a new band and recruited Michael Anthony to join him. The situation soon turned sour. Eddie perceived Anthony's involvement with Hagar's new band as a resignation from Van Halen. In a 2009 interview with Rolling Stone, Eddie expressed frustration over the perception that he was responsible for firing band members. "Everyone who quits the band always claims they got fired by me," Eddie said. "Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. When Hagar left the band, Mike went with him. Then when we get back together with Dave, and all of a sudden, he wants back in. It's like, no dude, you quit the band." He continued, "That's the only thing really that bothers me about people acting like I'm the bad guy. I just sit in the studio and write music. I'm not some tyrant. I've got no beef with anybody." In the aftermath of a reunion tour with Hagar in 2004, Anthony was replaced by Eddie's son, Wolfgang, on bass. Wolfgang, then only 15, joined the band during this transitional period. Despite these changes, Anthony continued his musical journey, performing with Hagar in a new band called The Circle. This group included drummer Jason Bonham and guitarist Vic Johnson. Anthony and Hagar both expressed interest in reuniting with their Van Halen bandmates. In 2019, there was a glimmer of hope for a reunion, although it was complicated by rumors of Eddie Van Halen's health issues. In a statement reflecting this hope, Hagar mentioned, "I know that Eddie and I are not done," perhaps speaking for Anthony as well. "If enough water goes under the bridge before we die, it'll happen. It has to. God is going to slap us both around if he has to." This ongoing saga highlights the complex dynamics and enduring connections between the band members, despite the conflicts and changes over the years.